Hello everyone, my name is Jack Baynes, I'm 18 years old, from East London, and if anything, autism has been one of the greatest developments in me that I've ever experienced in my 18 years of age. Pretty complicated in my opinion, but not just for me, but for my parents, because when I was diagnosed with high functioning autism at the age of 4, it was something very difficult for my parents to get over. There was a lot they needed to understand but couldn't. They needed therefore to have access to the borough's services, disability services, so that they could really find out, they can really connect with me properly. There was a lot of the things that I have, a lot of quirks that can be pretty weird, or was weird previously about me. For example, I never ever seemed to like the song Happy Birthday. It's very difficult to I don't even know myself in words. It just never appealed, and I felt that it was a very embarrassing thing to do for me to be around that. They just couldn't understand. And in fact, the very first time I remember hearing, back in when I was really young, that I was autistic was after telling a fellow church friend about me not liking the song and trying to run out in sadness or something like that. Also, in terms of understanding my independence. My parents always, like any parent would do, they would really want their children to conversate with people, go and build teamwork skills and people skills. The fact that they didn't really see that in me was very surprising for them. They just didn't really understand why. A key example of this misunderstanding was on my 6th birthday party, when they invited who they thought was a classmate slash a friend of my class, but was only a classmate really, no friend, nowhere near a friend. I was very confused and, in fact, angry. I actually slammed the door in her face because I was literally so stressed and confused. But then again, this is how difficult it was for my parents to understand how being with other people was such a problem for me to be around other people. One of the most difficult things I think it has been for my mother to understand is when I need to be independent as a person and when I need to grow into a responsible young adult, because then I can process situations clearer and I'm not around people who may not have that same outlook. Other people in the situation could, even the most benevolent people, may oftentimes not be the kind I'd hang out with on particular situations. So that was pretty difficult for my parents to understand. It had to take a while, especially because I didn't really know, so I couldn't really explain myself. I didn't even really come into the world thinking there was as much of a problem. I have 2 parents happily married, 1 brother, exactly 1 year, 52 days, 3 months and 56 minutes, no idea how long seconds are though, but no family pets. We're not a pet family, especially not my mother.